Hello guys, welcome to Top Anime Sensei. This video is the continuation video after Blanc refers to the White Primordial. So if you have not watched it, then please watch it. The link is in the description. So without any further delay, let's start. But before we start, please like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. And so, Testarossa was able to conquer the West once and for all. Did he predict what would happen beforehand? Rimuru-sama is truly infallible. How wonderful. How truly wonderful. Testarossa sighed. The extent of the Lord's wisdom is genuinely unfathomable, added Moss. Indeed, but the incident could potentially cause Guy Crimson to take things seriously, and if that occurs, we shall gather our strength. We must let the world know that no matter how fierce our enemies are, none will stand in the path of our Lord. Since you know this already, I don't have much to add. You should work hard in order to reach his expectations. Remember to tell Shin the same. Understood, my master. Testarossa nodded, satisfied, and gave a graceful smile. The situation in the Northern Realm was going well too. Testarossa's subordinate, Shin, went above and beyond to contain and control the battle before Elmesia's Magus order could arrive. Luckily, Guy wasn't really trying to invade anyway, which meant the demons were quickly defeated and routed back to their domain. And so, the disturbance in the west seemed to have drawn to a close. But the true unrest had yet to even begin. Hey, Misery just contacted me, said Guy, sounding rather dismayed. When did the White Primordial get a name? Oh, you mean Testarossa. She is among the many people that have learned how wonderful a person Rimuru-sama is. Diablo explained proudly. All my men got defeated too. This prank was a complete failure. It is only natural. Everything is going according to Rimuru-sama's plan. You are merely a pawn in this game as well, Guy. Diablo added. Again, unbeknownst to Rimuru, he was antagonizing Guy. Had Rimuru been there, he would probably have squealed something along the lines of, "What the hell are you saying, you idiot?" and tried to stop Diablo at all costs. So, did that Rimuru give her the name Testarossa too? Yes, he did. And the fact that Testarossa evolved into a demon peer after obtaining a body, that was thanks to Rimuru-sama. Of course. Right. Diablo's smile widened whereas Guy's headache worsened. Behind him, Rain was awaiting orders, yet, upon realizing the severity of the situation, her face paled. Oi oi oi, is this for real? The balance of power that had been maintained for thousands of years has been shattered to pieces. Guy could only find the situation laughable. The balance of power in different regions had always been subtly preserved. The three primordials had stood strong in their respective domains whilst the east and west were against each other. Furthermore, Luminas and Daggerul pressured each other from their respective domains as well. Yet, this delicate balance was now completely obliterated. Abruptly hit by an ominous feeling, Guy couldn't help but ask Diablo. Oi, if Testarossa emerged from the primordial trio, what happened to the other two? Diablo's expression became smug. You mean Ultima and Carrara? Rimuru-sama prepared positions for both of them. They seem very happy about, baffled. Guy quickly interrupted him. Hold on for a second. What is it? I was about to explain the important part. You know, Diablo was quite displeased as he was just about to brag. Hey, slow down now. Is it a long story? Whatever the answer was, Guy just didn't want to spend all this time with him. Of course. I'll hear you out later. Who is this Ultima and Carrara? Oh, Ultima is the violet primordial. Carrara is the yellow primordial. But if you don't call them by their names, they won't take kindly to it. Lately, it's almost like they've forgotten their original titles. I see. Guy was utterly gobsmacked. Oi oi oi, what the hell is that brat Rimuru thinking? Guy thought to himself. It's not impossible for the black primordial since he's always been an oddball. But there's no way the violet and yellow primordial would yield so easily. Didn't he mention the white primordial too? That woman is the most prideful of all primordials. To think she would be willing to take orders from other people? Well, Diablo casually interjected. I was the one that invited them. I would welcome more jobs, but it's pointless if that means I can't take care of Rimuru-sama as a result. Wouldn't you agree? Guy gave Diablo a weird look, as if saying, Oi oi oi, what is this guy talking about? The absolute overlord, Guy, was completely dumbfounded at Diablo's words. To put it simply, I wanted to push some of my chores onto other people, I mean, I wanted some companions to work with. so I invited that unemployed lot. Endlessly fighting like a bunch of idiots over power is so boring. That's why I hoped they would mature a bit and come to Rimuru-sama's aid. Diablo declared in a haughty tone. So you were behind everything. Seriously, this is all your fault, you're the one who should grow up. Guy cursed internally. So you invited those girls and Rimuru took them as subordinates, giving them names and physical bodies. That's right, they were very rude to Rimuru-sama at first. Now that I think about it, I wanted to kill them for that, but since they're now useful, as long as Rimuru-sama doesn't mind, I will forgive them. Diablo was weird enough already, which made Rimuru seem even weirder. That was Guy's genuine opinion. An average demon lord would not have been able to name a primordial. Such a drastic action was accompanied by an equal amount of danger. One would need to wager their life, or even their existence as a whole, to do it. Essentially, if the primordials didn't recognize your strength, they wouldn't follow you. Regardless, your entire soul could potentially be consumed before you successfully named them. What Rimuru did could no longer simply be described as crazy or overconfident. With that, Guy came to a conclusion. I suppose I should just talk with him directly. I'll go hang out at Rimuru's place next time. Huh, that sounds troublesome. I refuse. You little shit, Guy clenched his fists, but he'd lose if he lost his temper now. Diablo was a very special demon. Even if he were to be eliminated here, he would revive instantly. Knowing this well, Guy did not fall for Diablo's taunts. It's nothing really. I just want to hear more about all this from you. And this is certainly no place to chat. I heard from Dino that Rimuru's domain is quite affluent, so I want to check it out for myself too, Guy said in a rather intimate tone as he wrapped his arm around Diablo's shoulder. Puff, can't help it with you. If that's the case, I will welcome your visit. Surely, Rimuru-sama would be pleased to have you. Diablo's mood improved dramatically when he heard Rimuru's nation being praised, so much so that he permitted Guy's visit. Rimuru would definitely squeal upon learning this. Later in the aftermath of these events, when Diablo reported this to Rimuru, the demon lord would think to himself, this guy, why do you pick up all the bad traits from Shion? But not knowing things would go this way, Diablo promised Guy. Since you are here, I'll be going now. Right, whatever happens here, Rimuru-sama will surely take care of it. I guess, please send my regards to Rimuru. No problem. See you next time. I'll look forward to our next meeting. And so, Guy left the scene. Diablo gave a sigh of relief. Looks like I managed to pull through this time. There's no telling how things would go if Guy decided to interfere. Even I would have trouble dealing with him. Q-fu-fu-fu-fu-fu. I must become stronger. The sound of Diablo's laughter echoed in the empty space. A fierce battle raged within the inner sanctum. Louis's innocuous hand chopped slashed through any obstacles. Furthermore, it was accompanied by a shockwave which closed in on LaPlace, who was fleeing further away. However, LaPlace was merely evading, almost teasingly, with a relaxed smile on his face. Right, are you Roy's big bro? You're twins. Then you can stop fighting already. You won't be able to beat me. LaPlace was so unconcerned that he could run around dodging attacks, and still have the strength to crack jokes. Louis remained emotionless to LaPlace's teasing. He didn't mind that his attacks were being avoided. He simply continued to swing his hands at LaPlace. At some point, the two ended up fighting outside of the tomb, with LaPlace constantly avoiding Louis's attack. It was only natural that they would wind up here. As you just said, I am Louis's twin. Our power was quite alike to each other. So was our appearance. The only difference was that Roy was more aggressive while I didn't have much emotion. That is all the difference. However, there was one aspect that I am a lot stronger than him in. That is, I have good eyes. The hell is good eyes? I can closely analyze my opponent's skill, body language and his focus of attack. That is why I clearly see that you have been looking for an opening on me ever since we started. The hell, so you really are better than your bro, but having a good pair of eyes alone ain't gonna beat me. Don't sound so certain. By the way, my name is Louis, please do not call me his bro. To be honest, I was not that close to Roy. Fine, it's none of my business anyway. Amidst the fierce combat, or rather, LaPlace evading Louis's pressing attacks and casually responding, it was not Louis who was observing him. Instead, LaPlace was the one analyzing Louis. It was evident from the expression of his eyes. Enough of this, aren't you getting tired? Take a good nap for now, Louis declared. His attacks began to intensify. told you it's useless. Is that so? Then allow me to go even further. His tone did not change at all. Yet LaPlace had a bad feeling about this. His instincts were surprisingly accurate in times like these. He instantly darted away from the scene with overly theatrical movements. His judgment was on the mark. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have not watched my other videos, then please watch them. The links are in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss the updates.